Yeah, boys. This looks pretty good. Twitch looks pretty good too. Yeah. I like this. Something must be wrong. Hello? Is this thing on? Ooh, I guess it is. I turned my gain down. I figured you guys don't want to necessarily care about hearing my toilet flush or my wife talk on the phone. Well, maybe some of you do want to hear my wife talk on the phone. To be a fly on the wall. Oh, aptitude. It is on indeed. Seems you fixed voice, no echo. I've been working a lot, I think. Yeah, I got a lot of things complicating my sound. I got 2 separate computers running. They each get sound input from different places. It's not too bad. Can hear you at least. Well, yeah. I was recently watching. Here, I need to start this. I forgot where I was seeing this. I think it was on YouTube, not Twitch. They were discussing. Yeah. I follow a particle physicist called Sabina Hassenfelder, something like that, called Science Without the Gobbledygook. And so she's really smart, and she puts in a lot of effort to know what she's talking about. I've watched her on other programs, World Science Festival with Brian someone or other. She does not have political motivations when she talks about science. You know, because it's all about raising money and pushing your idea. She tells Brian she thinks his string theory is a bunch of crap, in not so many words. And they building a larger collider isn't going to gain enough. It's not worth it. But she doesn't have a political angle. She's about truth in science. So she was talking about how to have a successful YouTube channel, because she does. She's got like 500,000 or 1 million viewers, and she probably makes some decent money on it. She said, now I'm getting to my point, the number one thing is sound quality. If they can't hear you, they're not going to watch. Or if your voice is all mumbly and too low, or it's garbled. Yep, 100%, yeah. Yeah, and I have to agree with her, and that makes sense. Although, you know, nowadays, ever since, I don't know, the Biden administration and cancel culture and all that stuff, people don't put their face on their Twitch broadcast as much as they used to. And some of them don't even bother talking anymore. And, you know, for me, I'm the rare person that I like that I want to watch the game, but I do want to hear the commentary. I want to hear the tips and the tricks and, you know, a little bit of banter. I don't want to hear heavily propagandized stuff about gun control and democratic viewpoints and politics and whatnot. But, you know, some banter, some something to laugh at here and there, and some seriousness, learn something. How's everything in Canada? Getting cold up there, I bet. It's been a while since I've looked at the weather up there. I have other Twitch followees from Canada. Something about the personality of Canadians works really good for me. In Australia and Europe, I seem to have some of my favorite streamers from those areas. I live in America, Tennessee, aptitude. I must have confused you with Jay Unidude. Yep, his name is Pink also. I did. It's Jay Unidude. Aptitude Unidude. It's in pink letters. But I know you're the guy that clipped the guy on the horse. I was trying to find that last clip you made. I don't know where it went. I didn't erase it. Am I supposed to go into chat, click on it, and like save it? I thought clips automatically went to Twitch. You think I would know after what? How long's it been? Thought so as well. Might be a setting you turned off. Oh, I will have to check that out because I'm kind of strict on a lot of my settings. I'm really lax on, say, banning people. I don't care if someone comes in here and tells me I'm ugly or stupid or hates me or whatever. I don't care about that. Trolls. I don't care about that. I don't care about trolls. But what I do try to do is keep control of my channel. Like I won't let Moobot or Nightbot ban people or cleanse through my chat, add chatters, add followers, remove followers, decide who they're going to raid with my channel when I leave. Add channels to that list. There's a whole bunch of stuff different organizations try to take control of many different aspects of your channel, and I don't like that. So I'm sporting new gear. This is the commando outfit. Looks sexy and stronger. Well, it's all about looking good with her. She goes around freezing and shivering all the time, but she won't wear a hat. Damn straight. And you're lucky if she wears gloves. And, the Lara Croft signature is, of course, sleeveless. I don't know how I picked up the ability to use this. I do have some, let's see, I think it's right here. This is let's see if I can remember. I'm always trying to work my memory instead of taking the easy way out. It's good training to struggle, strain your brain. It's good for it. I keep calling this the trading post. Shack. The word shack is in it. Trading shack. There's a guy in here, and I don't know if you've ever seen me come in here, but all those coins I pick up, you can spend them in here. Yeah, that's him. And I finally bought everything in here. There's an achievement that if you buy everything in here, you get the achievement. And so I've been judiciously buying the equipment that I really needed first. But now we're down to just this one item. But I've got 13 coins. I need 140. So it'll be a while before we buy that. So I bought this commando outfit in this room. How it found its way in here, I don't know. Is it part of the vanilla game? Is it part of some DLC that I bought? I kind of don't think so, because I don't think I have any of the DLCs. The Yaga Baga Yaga. Yeah, no idea. Never played this one. Because I was just looking at the DLCs. And this is one of those, they kind of have that pay-to-play scheme where, oh, for $2.97, you get to have this skin. It's a outfit. It gives you the ability to get more damage when you shoot animals, and you get more resources when you shoot animals. And this other $2.97 DLC is a different outfit that when you shoot these kinds of things, you have more damage and get more stuff. And there were several of those. It's like no. That's what I call pay to play. Oh, if you want the cool stuff, you got to spend money. I'm really interested in the video game Farming Simulator 2023. It's like a $60 to $80 game. $200 if you buy all the pay-to-play stuff. Oh, you want your tractor to be Volvo? We have a whole line of Volvo tractors, plows, thises and that's for only $2. And there's like 20 of them. Oh, you want the Mercedes version? You want this version, that version? Hey, you want to ride around in a Porsche? They go from $80 to $200 if you buy all that stuff. Hey, there's a market for that. There's a market for that. I'm just not that market. Yeah, OBS is doing some funny stuff. Oh, now it's gone. Funny stuff. You know, as streamers, we rely on software. And if the software doesn't work, you know, we're kind of screwed. I think it went to Game Pass. Oh, Game Pass. I'm familiar with that phrase, but I don't know it. So this is where I left off when Xbox Game Pass. Okay. Xbox, right. I was telling you how I had the Xbox 360, and then I went to PC. This was back in 2016. I went to PC. Right, I used to do that. I used to do that Game Pass thing. And that was nice. I could play a game, and if I didn't like it, I didn't pay $50 for nothing. I played a whole bunch of games that I wouldn't buy. Oh, Starfield, really? So soon? so soon? That surprises me. You know, what's the mindset? What's the rationale? Because, you know, isn't it always about money? Unless for some strange reason corporations all of a sudden don't think their bottom dollar is the most important thing. I would think you would want people to buy, especially day one. I could see that, say they're watching their day one sales, their week one sales, their month one sales, and they're seeing that it's tanking and they're not getting the sales that they thought they were going to get. So they need to, you know, find another way to get it out there. And it acts as advertising too. Hey, I rented this game that I never would have bought, but man, is it great. You guys should buy it. I'm buying it too. Right? But they got some mastermind whiz kid up there making decisions. Whether he knows what he's doing or not, that could maybe be debated. There's J-Unit, dude. I didn't recognize the... Okay, that's not in pink. It's in orange. I was just confusing you with aptitude a moment ago. Everything's going well with me. It's going good. I'm settling in for my long winter's nap. The horse that was supposed to come this week, the girl decided she's not coming. I went through a lot of work and preparation to make different things ready for her. But if not her, the next person. So I like being ahead of the game a little bit. I've been making a pad to put a shipping container on so it was level, kind of leaning towards the front a little bit, so if any water got into it, it would lean towards the front doors and not back, because I'm going to fill it with hay. Those things take about 200 bales of hay. They're windproof, they're rainproof, if you buy the good ones, and they're ventilated, and they're multi-purpose. You know, I can put machinery, small machinery in there, things like that. So when last we met, when I last streamed, this is where I ended. But I have played, I went back and tried to 100% the last 24-hour stream. Yeah, I just downloaded the last tape this morning. They're about an hour long, hour and a half long, because I kind of tend to forget. And all of a sudden, oops, it's way past an hour. It takes like 20 minutes to download it. But then it takes up to 3 hours, maybe it's more like 1 or 2, I don't really know, for YouTube to then update the standard definition resolution to the high def resolution. So it takes, say, throw out a very rough number, 2 hours of tape. Sirty does like to keep his stream short. 24, yeah. It just happened that way. It's just, I don't plan. You guys have probably been around long enough. I like to say that I refuse to let my life be governed by clocks and calendars. You know, I go around, I don't even know what day it is. I don't need to know. So what I did do is I went back to all these maps and I 100%ed all of them. That where you see fast travel 71%, what that 71% means is overall I'm at 71% of finding and doing all the stuff in the game that's possible to do. That's the entire game, stuff that I've already played through and stuff that has not been played through yet. Mostly the yet part. So if I play this game to 80%, I'm thinking we're 3/4 or more through this game. We're at least 71% through this game. I'd say we're 75% because there's one of these areas. Like this area says 100%, Siberian wilderness, that's 100%. That's 100%. That's 100%. That's 100. This is where we're going next. This is the one that I don't know if it's capable. 100% tonight. I'm thinking I could easily finish this game tonight. I set myself up so that I could stream long today. This only got 73%. There's a big chasm in the middle here. I can come in to here, but then I can't make it to the end. I'm trying to find a way to get into this end, and then I can come in and find what? 1 survival cache and 3 coin. That'll give me my 100%. But this is 100%. 99%. I forget. Oh, I think the game glitched here. It's telling me there's a mission. You can see there where it says missions completed. It says I've done 3 out of 4. Well, the mission depends on how many tombs I completed. And you can see I completed 4 out of the 4. I'm supposed to take that information, give it to a woman, and she's supposed to say, okay, here's some more coins for the information for the 4 completed tombs. Now my mission is now complete. Thank you. And Laura keeps saying, I don't think I've been to them all yet. I don't think I've been to them all yet. It's like, not only have you not been to them all yet, you've completed them all. So the game, there's a glitch right there. This might not never ever get up over 99%. And I'm okay with that. I mean, it is what it is. And I got this to 100% as well. It's very grindy, Long stream, would that be long for a normal person or long? Well, let's see. What is the average stream? Some people treat it like a job, so they do it for like one guy I'm thinking of particular, 7 hours. But a lot of streamers don't stream more than 3 or 4 hours? Longest you've done is 10 hours, maybe 12. I don't know what it is about the 24-hour stream that attracts views, and I don't do it for that reason. But I had, and this is a lot of views for me, within 2 days, 43 or 44 people watched that. Nobody goes to my YouTube channel and watches though. Well, I shouldn't say nobody, a handful. I might get 4 views or something over whatever long periods of time. But on Twitch, within a very short period of time, dozens and dozens of people watch. And it's not hundreds, or thousands, But for me, when 44 people watch a 24-hour stream within the first 2 hours of posting, that's something. That means something. That tells something. I'm not sure what it says, but it says something. People might see that 24 and they think, "Oh, I want to see this guy fall asleep and hit his forehead on the mic." Or they're waiting for me to fall asleep, right? And drool. I'm not sure how that works. So I went back and got everything 100%. But I didn't proceed in the game. Let's proceed in the game. I was also trying to get a couple Steam achievements. They're game achievements. Let's see. This is where I'm at. Didn't think you cared about Excuse me. Well, let me kind of define a little bit about the achievements. It's nice when they're easy, when they're fun. But if they get to be all grindy, like there was one I was trying to get, it's called rotisserie chicken or something like that. You throw a chicken up in the air and you shoot it with a flaming arrow. Like, okay, Oh, I did that wrong. Do that again. It's going to make my first one disappear. And I tried that. And I couldn't get it. I think I'm going to have to do this again. So, I like getting achievements, but I don't care if I don't get them. For some reason, this, okay, I'm not doing this right. I've been up here, I swear. I've been up here. Move that one over a bit, maybe? There's, and you can tell by looking at the, what do you call them? The headings, like on my, I don't know what to call it, Tomb Raider, AMA, casual playthrough, English, tags. And a lot of people's tags, you'll see them say things like Jewish, father, children, or it seemed to all of a sudden get really popular, LGBTQ, etc. That's a very common one. I think some people are putting that tag on their stream even though it's not true about themselves, but there's a popularity to follow that, people that use that tag. Yeah. There's a word for people like that. They call them mercenaries. Anything for views. They troll for viewers and whatnot. They play the popular games and then you'll never see them play it again. Dude, you don't look good. A Batman symbol. And there is one more, but I always... Oh, I haven't noticed any of those. Oh, is it LBGTQ, not LGB? I don't know. It's I'm a dinosaur. That's way after my time, and I'd really it's off my radar. I don't give it much serious thought. I am aware of it though, a little bit. So some of my point I'm getting to is a lot of the tags you see are about anxiety and depression, and the big one is adult attention deficit disorder. And there's a lot of people that are, well, nowadays they call it neural divergent, which is the autism spectrum. It's not fair to use the word autism by itself because it's got a broad range of severity. Many people are very low on the spectrum. That was Sabina did a program about it. I found it very enlightening and interesting. Some of your greatest minds in the world, Einstein, the guy that did Apple, Oppenheimer, some of your best scientists in the world, hindsight being 2020, they look back and they say, those guys were on the spectrum. They were autistic, neural divergent. Their brains aren't developed like, and I won't say normal, like your average. I mean, what's an average, right? There's a large range of brain structures, and to say what's average is like, whoops, I did that wrong. And so my point is, there's a lot of people that are on the spectrum, ADHD and all that, where they can't let it go. They have to get that 100%. They have to get every achievement. They have to beat that boss. They will suffer their audience 4 hours while they try and try, because their brain will not let them just say, you know what? Enough is enough. Let it go. I think this sport, this activity, gaming, streaming, I see a lot of those tags. And that's what I mean when I say I don't care. I'll let it go. I'm okay with it. I'd like to there was this other one called Bacon. You're supposed to kill a razorback with a Molotov. I'm like, okay. Yeah. That sounds fun. I mean, I kill these things all the time. It took me 5 minutes to do it. It was fun. Now, if 5 minutes turned into 50, I wouldn't let it turn into 50 minutes. I'd say, you know what? I don't need that. I don't care about the achievements. So, there could be coins buried here, survival caches, and if I don't literally step on it or come within less than 2 feet, it won't reveal itself to me on my first walk by. That's kind of how this game is.
Jonah must be up there somewhere.
Extraordinary. The divine source. It's in the center of the old city, buried beneath the ice.
Then it's time to move. I will notify the dig teams and prepare the transports.
Our men encountered the Deathless Ones in the archive. This will not be easy, brother.
The holy path is not meant to be easy.
Are the men aware of what they will face?
No.
No, Unidude, that don't make you a hater.
And to die for the cause.
Definitely not.
That's all we need from them.
Constantine, now that we're so close to the end...
We've only just begun.
I'm afraid Trinity is just using us. What if they don't intend to let you keep the source? We should prepare for...
No! You must have faith. I wasn't chosen by Trinity. Once the source is mine, it won't matter what they want. I will lead God's immortal army. And you shall live.
Not if I can help it. She's first on my list.
Constantine, the prisoner is awake and ready for questioning.
I'm on my way.
You know, the way I look at that whole LGBTQ thing is, who cares? Who cares about your sexuality? Really? I mean, I don't advertise that I'm a heterosexual, straight, whatever, aged man, white, whatever. I don't talk about that. It's not a thing. It's just not a thing. I don't care if you like sex with animals. Keep it to yourself. It's... Amen, brother. Don't ask, don't tell. Who cares? Who cares? Ooh! I thought I was caught on that tree branch. Well, you know, 70% is probably pretty good. I like to be an overachiever, but not at the price of my sanity. You know, if it's all grinding me and pissing me off, if I'm not having fun, it's like, you know, I don't care if I get a 30. But we don't... What kind of critter is that? Oh, that's a squirrel. I was trying to get the achievement where I have to really enjoy it. Right. I'll try to get the 100. I'll always try. But I don't care enough to try too hard. Mr. Squirrel! Your head's crooked. Oh no, you're just... That's me. You cute little thing, I'd pet you if I could. There was an achievement where if I were to shoot 50 animals wearing the huntress outfit, I got an achievement. And you need all those pelts anyway. So, you know, I was doing that. But now I don't need to shoot squirrels or rabbits. But there's this other thing about getting heart shots. I think it's 50 heart shots. I'm up to about 20, so I'll shoot all the deer in the heart that I can. There's only 2 times that I care. Someone's getting hurt. Yeah, not talking about a bit of... and if kids... Right. Well, you know, we could, you know, get into the moral stuff, are we going to be a moral crusader? And where do you draw the line, I'm pretty sure as a matter of fact, I know. When I was younger and poor, I was living in a housing complex with hundreds of people. Well, not hundreds, 100 or so. And I hear this, it's a summer night, I hear a couple fighting, loud voices, children kind of screaming.
Tracks.
And some young boy, 11, 12, I don't know. Where's your heart? You're not going to show me your heart? What? Yeah, I thought there was something glitchy about this scenario. Is it the weapon? Wow. Not sure what that was all about. And so this young boy, I see him run out of the cellar. It's like a raised ranch. He runs out of the cellar door and he runs around the house. And I'm like, well, that's it. If this boy has been driven to the point that he's running outside in his underwear, I called the cops. That's some kind of abusive. The kid's scared. The kid's scared, or he wouldn't be out running around in his underwear. I wouldn't ignore that. I wouldn't ignore that.
Everything looks clear. Keep your eyes open. We expecting company?
But there's hillbillies out here that jack deer.
Why don't they just kill them?
I'm not going to call the police every time some yahoo talks about shooting a deer illegally. And all these people selling drugs on street corners. Oh, I got the wrong pistol. Darn. There's an achievement where if I kill 6 people with the revolver without reloading, but I don't have the revolver. But I do have a headshot. If I get 25 headshots with the bolt action. Hooah! Dude, you didn't hear that? That's what you get. What? No one's coming running? Well, that is silenced. That's a silencer on the end of this rifle. As for the not straight in entertainment, there's only one movie that I can think of that did it correct. That would be The Pool of Dead. I don't know that movie. All I know is Deadpool 2. Well, I don't think I'm going to hold my tongue on that comment I was going to make, because somebody would find it a reason to be pissed at. What you got, dude? Anything good? Hey, Peter. Ooh. There's another achievement. Kill 3 people with 1 shotgun blast. Well, if they're standing next to a red barrel, does that count? There's another one. Knock 5 enemies off a cliff with a melee attack. Although then you don't get to loot them, right? And there's another one. These are ones that I think I could probably try and maybe get. We'll see. Kill 5 people with 1 poison gas arrow. 5? You usually don't see 5 people that clustered together. Of course, you've got the original version of the poison gas cloud, and then I think you get a stronger version. So you probably have to have the stronger version. I need lots of this. The nuts and bolts, the nut, the symbol of the nut. 1. I need lots of nuts. That's what I'm getting the least of, and I need the most of. Toss someone off a cliff. Reminds me of Uncharted 2. Flynn says, above you, above you. You toss the person off the building. Below you, below you. Lots of nuts, he says. Yes. They don't need to be big, they just need to be lots. That's how I upgrade my weapons. You know, you need to, they call it salvage. But there's other things like springs that are mechanical parts. Those are kind of lumped into salvage. Same thing with the animal hides and the hardwood, the cloth. Let's see, there's a place somewhere, not there, there up in the right hand corner. See, I got 3 nuts. And I've only got 4 hide because I've been using it. But I can just go out and just, I know where I can get some wolves, I know where I can get some deer. I can get that up to 20 in I don't know, less than 20 minutes. And the other low number is that oil, but that's just made for use that for making flaming arrows. I don't use a lot of flaming arrows, and I can go fill up my oil pouch in all kinds of places anytime I want. The cloth gets to be the next difficult one to find. But all the hardwood, the mushrooms, the healing herb, those things, I can just pick them out in nature. Just go around, just gather them all up. One day I will be able to hear that sentence without giggling. Well, I understood the at least, well, there's at least 3 meanings for that I'm aware of right now. It's a noun, it's an adjective. As a matter of fact, it's a noun in 2 forms of the word. I do a lot of mechanic, so my nuts are usually big and greasy. You know, excavators, backhoes. Pun intended. I just wheeled a lawnmower into my garage today. Engine runs nice and strong, but when you step on the gas pedal, it doesn't go to full speed. I've worked on this one before. It's got a hydrostatic transmission. The fluid's temperamental. Let's see. Where did I come in from? I came up here. Oh yeah, there. I was looking at that door. Is it that log? It's that log. That's my out. The fluid in the transmission is temperamental. It breaks down. It gets low. And then there's the linkage that goes from the gas pedal to the transmission shaft. That's what I think the problem is, but I just made room in my garage, pulled it in, and said, no, I'm streaming today. I'm not working on that lawnmower. Come, Mr. Squirrel. Whoops. Whoops. Now, see, she jumped out and held onto that one branch. So I thought, okay, well, she'll jump out and hold onto the next branch. Oh, no. She's supposed to swing on the next branch. Is it the white color that gives it away? What's the tell? How am I supposed to know this? Oh, because she climbed up and I couldn't. So now try to swing, and if it lets me swing, then I should be swinging. There's a joke there, too.
It was too heavy. The bridge collapsed. Everything's falling apart in this place.
I guess I can't shoot from up here.
Don't bother. Everyone's packing up and getting ready to move out. Good. We finally get
He sounds
what we
like
want.
Deacon.
Hard to say. Constantine just gave a general order to prepare.
Sounds an awful lot like Deacon from Fallout 4. That's okay. I'll stand here for a minute. Now, see, I didn't tell her to swing, and she swung and didn't drop. Okay, so let's go a little further and get up there and get that resource. Oh, I'm full of feathers? Oh, these guys would... Okay, that worked. And that guy didn't hear it? Well, it's supposed to be silenced, but that didn't sound very silent. And it helps to mix it up, you know. It would have been cool to do one of those jumping down and death from aboves. Okay, now you are doing it on purpose. I approve. Yeah, you know, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Really? Just the two of yous and your buddies went off somewhere. Okay. Oops, I missed that. Oh, hello. What? See, the AI is so cheaty. It automatically knows where you are and sends these guys walking directly at you. Oh,
This is your
jeez.
first field op for Trinity? No. I was sent to help clean up the island after Croft escaped. Tough job. Heard you had to kill natives there too.
Those guys can see each other, so if I shoot one, the other one's definitely going to be alerted.
Amazed that Croft survived that hell.
Well, she did. And now she's our problem.
There were 6 of these guys here. It would have been a perfect opportunity. Oh no, that sucked. Oh, again. Again.
What was that?
Oh, jeez.
Let's do a sweep. Over there.
Stealthy. It used to be an adventure like you. Then I got married and had kids. Well, yeah. That happens. But, you know, if you do it right, I mean, what's that really mean? When you get older, because I'm retired, I mean, oh, I don't want that. If I was still working my daily job, I wouldn't have time for all this. When I first started to read your comment, I thought you were going to tell me you took an arrow in the knee. I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow in the knee. That's a very common meme. It's a good one. It's a funny one. It's a good one. Well, there's something about getting married and especially having kids. There's something like magical. I don't know, magical or biological. I've heard it said, and it didn't happen to me because I don't have kids, but you have a child and you look at that little baby and your brain flips a switch. And from that point on, most mothers and fathers are willing to spend the rest of their life doing everything they can to raise that baby up the best way they can, according to what they think is the best way. So they no longer have a life of their own. They live for their child. That's a pretty common theme. Yeah. I get it. And I didn't want that. I told people I'm selfish. No. I don't want to grow up, right? Men are just old boys. Well said, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Got it. Oh, deep snow. Well, put a shirt on if you're so cold. Ooh, see, that's why I walk back here. And back to that 100%. Ooh. It's not giving me a red reticle, so I probably can't blast this. But I'm going to try it. Yeah. That's okay. I didn't think so. Back to Goldfang. It's a bolt action. It's I think it's a one shot. 34 no kids happy. Well, they say have all your kids when you're young, right after one another. If you're 20 when you get married or 22, pop them out. Bang, 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 get it all done. Everyone knows that video game logic says that women are warm when in the thumb. Right. In my Fallout 4 I've got it heavily modded. In some of the ways are risque clothing. I don't do the physics with the Forsworn and Skyrim. That too. That has a pretty risque outfit. Well, there's a version of that with the way I have it modded. All kinds of cleavage and belly button. It's like, okay, it's Skyrim. You're in the mountains and you're wearing that? Okay. And so this girl comments, it's hard to know, but I took it like she was taking a jab or a complaint about some of these women, the way they were dressed in my game. Now, they're not nude, and I don't do the physics with the giant butts and the big breasts and all the jiggling parts and almost naked. Mine's just only halfway there. And I said something to her about, she was commenting on someone that was wearing a thong in my game, about it not being very comfortable. And I said, well, how comfortable are those 6-inch spiked heels you were telling me you look so good in? And she's like, touche? Okay, yeah, well, you do it too. And here's one of my favorite things. I don't get a chance to say it too much. Women complain about being treated as a sex object. Like, fair enough. Yeah, that's not a good thing. So then why do you usually go around dressed half naked? Why is your cleavage almost at your belly button? If you don't want to be treated as a sex object, don't dress like one? I don't know. Is that just me? Just saying.
Incoming! Sweep and clear. Let's move.
Now they're gonna automatically know to walk straight at me. I have no footprints out there.
Incoming! We're under attack!
Yeah, you are.
No.
Got contact! On your six! He's there! Open fire! She's hit!
Where are you shooting? Oh, from there. Wow.
He's hit! Back me up!
Back up, you're alone, dude. Oh, he's not alone.
Give me some pressing fire now!
I'll give you some pressing fire. LOL, LOL. Just saying. Oh, I pulled the trigger button. I wasn't reloaded. I thought she was automatically reloading because all that bolt action. Oh, she's jacking rounds, but she's not loading her magazine. Is that what's going on? Yeah, see, the first time you play through a region, you have the most amount of enemies. So I'm missing an opportunity. I'd like to use the revolver and get my 6 headshots. Because the revolver is a 6-shot deal. I tried to get it earlier, going back to a region. But you basically got to get one shot, one kill. And there was always an enemy wearing armor. So it always took 2 headshots to kill the guy. So you got to get 6 unarmored. The hitboxes are so janky in this game. So I could be taking these walkie-talkies and building proximity mines and booby-trapping the body. But I want to get, right now I want to get my headshots. So I came in from here. I think I did it like that, so. So back to the 100%. This game makes it very hard to get the 100%. Now, I'm not sure yet. It may be true that there's at least one item you need to find on your first playthrough of the region that it becomes blocked off and unreachable after you travel back there for a second time. And they don't make it easy. They definitely don't make it easy. But the amount of completion and the achievements that I've obtained until now, I didn't have to knock myself out for. Or I wouldn't have done it. A little grindy, but always fun. So it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. Now see, if I don't walk all the way into this corner, but it's like, you know, really? Do I want that to be my MO? Okay, shotgun shells, I think that's what I'm looking at. Let's see, let's just make sure, I like to make sure that I've made all the specialty ammos I can make. So when I get to the resources, I have room to pick up the resources. If you got room for 20 arrows, but you didn't make them, and you walk by some arrows, or some material for making arrows, you didn't use your material, so you won't have room to store it. She sounds cold. Should switch to her beach wear. Yeah. There's another achievement I'm trying to get, except the game isn't giving me a scenario for it. Warm up by standing in fire. Now, I tried to stand in fire, my campfire, the Siberian wilderness region. Deep snow, she's shivering, she's huddling all up, she's definitely cold. I tried standing in my campfire. It didn't seem to work. It didn't seem to work. Finally, I stood in it until I died. And I didn't get the achievement. Oh, I'm full of feathers still. So I'm thinking, okay, well, campfires don't count as fire. And I knew where there was some fire. So I fast traveled there, but she wasn't cold, even though it was snowy. So we'll see. Some of them might only be attainable. They don't give you very many scenarios where it's possible. And if you don't take advantage of it the one time they throw that out there for you, I think I already did this, but it's still here. These are bullets, not shotgun shells. Really? I didn't use that many bullets? That's the symbol for rifle bullets, not pistol bullets. And I've been using rifle bullets. And really? Okay. Okay. See, I could have shot this can, or picked it up and thrown it. I did take a perk where I get extra EXP by killing enemies with throwable objects. Right now I'm going for the headshots. There's also a skill that somehow shows you a indicator when you're going to get a headshot.
Damn it, lost her.
Then what are you running like that for? Patang! And that was not a headshot because it did not tell me so. Otherwise it would say headshot. Oh, I see that mural. That must have been a throat shot. Ah, I see my way in. I don't want your radio guy. Okay, that's me reloading. That's me taking the radio. And that's me dropping the radio. You have the shotgun. I sure do, and I got a good shotgun. I love the shotgun. I've got it. I've got it built up. It's amazeballs. Oh man. This is more a sniper rifle. You know, bolt action, one shot. It's probably got a 3-shot magazine. I don't know, 5-shot magazine. I really don't know this weapon very well. Can you get headshots with a shotgun? I don't know. That's a good question. Let's find out. Let's find out. You know, I'm probably putting too much reality into it. I do have a item. I think I was down here. Yeah. You know, a rifle, you know, straight shot, flat round, you know, more accurate. Shotgun spread out, shoots you all over the face. Most games I've played use a shotgun as an area of attack, right, and rifles can do headshots. I was thinking the same thing, but it's got a you know, if I center the head right on that spread, can I get a headshot? There's another achievement I was trying to get, but shoot a bottle out of the air. I probably got a better chance of shooting a bottle that someone's throwing at me, like a Molotov. So these things all need to be read.
An old Soviet plaque.
So I'm up to level 3 Russian. So they tie a lot of this all in. Like, I need to read all these plaques and monoliths so that I get better at the language, so I can read other monoliths that reveal where coins and such are buried on the map. Otherwise, good luck finding them, because you got to practically step on them. So finding these makes it possible to find the other stuff. The other stuff that gives you money to spend in that trading post, trading shack, barterer shack. I never did finish figuring out what that shack was called. Trader shack. The trader shack. Or you're finding stuff to upgrade your weapons. This is just fun. Oh? Okay. I didn't know this was a challenge. I probably should have done this and looked at the challenges by doing this. Scorched Earth. Are you showing that to me because I found it? You know, like your hidden achievements? How do you know until you try? It's like, so you gotta go around the world trying all kinds of crazy stuff to find out what's going to trigger a mission or an achievement. That's spread a little too thin for me, but every once in a while it's like, yeah, that makes sense, let's try that. Okay, so I found 1 out of 1 mural. But something tells me I've walked by gas. See, now, I don't think this counts right here. So I've got a much better shotgun as far as, like, I think this is a break action shotgun. It's a one-shot deal. I've got a fully auto shotgun, but this one has crushing damage. Crushing. Although I never met a face I couldn't shoot and kill in one shot with a shotgun. You know, you're not meant to shoot 30 feet. You're meant to shoot 30 inches or 3 feet. I like it when these guys are like 6 feet away at the most. I like to run around, run right up to their face, blam, run up to the next guy, blam, run up to the next guy, blam. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, no gas there. Well, we'll see. We'll see. One of 4. There's 3 more of these. Jay, thank you. Ah, there's my camp, I think.
That must be close.
Let me switch to my revolver.
It's a stamp to seal official Trinity letters. Not many people still use these.
Ooh, I got a skill point? So right now, this is an achievement that I never got in my earlier playthrough. To purchase all skills of one category. Survivor in this case. So I'm thinking of doing that. There's the achievement. There's an awful lot here that's never, for some reason, I don't know. A lot of it's still locked. Well, there's 3 of them that are still locked. Nerves of steel. That's about breath control? Okay. I'm usually pretty good at this. I just let go of the bow and try again. So I haven't found a big need. Triple shot. I tried the double shot, and I couldn't get it to work. I haven't learned how to do it right. These will be the last 4 I pick. This must be the headshot one. No, where's the headshot? Well, it's not important at this point. Deal with that later. The pistol is what I want to see the Oh, geez, if I'm going to use the revolver... I should make it do as much damage as possible. I'm going to use all my nuts. 18 out of 19. Okay, that's a revolver with a silencer on the end. That just looks funny. Oh, no. That's like, is it a pistol or a small rifle? No, we got to go with the revolver. We got to go with the revolver. Now the revolver has hollow points. Oh, I keep doing that. Make another one, replace it. Okay, I've got 28 of those things for making those. That works for me. Okay, there's my waypoint. Oh, and I've got a rebreather. There's another achievement called Club, where you do a sneak attack from underwater and pull somebody down underwater. Really? See, you never know. That's why I did that. You know, you think this is just a puddle. Ooh, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Packing up the chopper. Never thought I'd live to see phase 2. Shoot it down. Most of these
Okay, he's yellow, so no one can see him.
We succeed.
Did I get my achievement? The thing about swimming underwater, I can't change my depth. I didn't see the achievement. I'm gonna spend just a second to see what that's about. Unlocked. Well, if I just unlocked it, it would be here. Self-improvement junkie. Yeah, I just did that. So, Fall Guy, glub. 140 cheap. Yeah. But they include 3 other DLCs. So, you know, if you were to take 143 and divide it by 3, say 150 divided by 3 is 50, then 38 out of 50, or 38 out of 47, whatever, that's not bad. You know, if I can get up to 33%, no, wait, actually, 3 DLCs plus the full vanilla game, that's 4. Anything over 25% is pretty good. Baba Yaga. There's a lot of these Baba Yaga ones that I'll never do. And then, okay, Zipper, I'm working on this one. And this one, Blood Ties, that's another DLC, so all these Blood Ties things go away. I'm not going to do any of those. There's a couple more, this one here. I don't know what this is. Shoot about all the area, yeah. This one I gotta find. They're not in alphabetical order. I'm reading titles for Glub. 9 hidden achievements. Endurance, that's another. I'm speed reading this really fast, so I might be going over it. First thing I'm reading is what DLC is it in. No sense in trying to apply for a achievement that isn't part of the vanilla game. I was just wondering, do I only have to do it once, or do I got to do it 5 times or 25 times? How do you succeed at that specific? Or did I already get it in the past on a previous play? I did play through this once. There it is. I got this back in 2016 when I first played it. Drown 3 enemies. Okay, so I don't need to do that. Oh, an hour and 31 minutes. Let's stop that recording.